started. So my name's Gogo. This is Curtis. We run a YouTube channel called Lunar Harpoon. And we, like, I know you said like the toy hunter. It's kind of what we do with tremendously less success. So, yeah, if you look it up, we're always looking for vintage toys, vintage video games, collectibles, and then we do some pop culture stuff too, like these cons. We meet with celebrities every once and again, you know, if we get lucky, and then yeah, you know, just some other shenanigans that people might enjoy. So, so Curtis, what really, I don't know, what was your motivating factor to get into vintage collecting?
Well, you know, it's usually the vintage gaming with me. I like to pick up anything that's got a jewel case or cartridges, or really, vintage gaming is the nostalgia factor. Just like nothing beats the Super Nintendo for me, and I can always go back to it. And so whenever I'm out, I'm always looking for cartridges, looking for games, and looking out for you for any loose legends that we might come across.
So yeah, and it's funny because we were just talking about it before. Yeah, we're rebuying our childhood, right? You know, is what we're doing. So that's like, you know, you notice the trends in vintage collecting. You know, the big thing like right now is from the 80s, because the people who were young in the 80s are like in their late 30s and 40s now. So now we have money, right? So we're gonna go and buy back just the little piece of nostalgia that we have. So that's like our thing. You know, we definitely we go for the 90s stuff. Super Nintendo, like I love Ninja Turtles, and then just like all that.
Yeah, I have a lot of that. But my kids hate me so much because I have just all of my toys and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. They can't play all along.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You have to have like a box of like reserve toys ready, so in case somebody brings the cereal all over.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to keep them crummy, not being a crummy parent, but when you go, you see like the loose toy bins.
Yeah.
Right.
I go, oh, those are $2. I get that for my kid.
Yeah, I have a large
Exactly.
collection of packaged figures, and my sister has a bunch of kids, and they're always just trying to like open them. These aren't for playing for. They're just for me to enjoy when I buy them and then put them away and like just
Is
make
it
money.
like that Saturday Night Live?
Do you collect them?
Oh yeah.
Or future sale?
That's never been my thing really. Like I never like feel like parting with my things.
Right.
Like I can when I pick up things, it's things that I want to keep, or if I just like if I know something is like dirt cheap right in front of me and I can and it has a lot of value. I never sell things,
You know,
really.
like I don't think I've ever bought a collectible with the intention of making a profit, right? You know, it's like, yeah, it's something that, you know, because if I don't want it for myself, I'm not going to take that away from somebody else who might want it for themselves, you know. And that's the same thing with price. If I find something dirt cheap, I'm gonna, you know, I might move it for a little bit more, but I might, you know, find somebody who wants
The
it.
value factor always seems to be a good excuse for our moms. If our moms get on our back
That's
about,
right.
about all this junk we have, we can tell them, oh, it's worth something.
Right,
you know?
right.
And then they just tell us to sell it.
Yeah, it's
Don't feel bad. We used to work at a game store when we first. That's when we first met. We used to tell moms that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, we're looking for a game for my kid. Not too expensive. What about this one? This one is good. You know. Is that violence?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got
It's
to be
$5.
reasonable. But yeah, no, it's funny. Yeah, that's my mom's favorite phrase. And I say, oh, I got this for 20, but it's worth 50. And she's the first word out of her mouth. Great, sell it every time, 100% of the time. It's like, okay. So, but yeah, you know, but yeah, as far as like vintage collecting, I think, like I said, you know, the 90s are a huge generation for us. I really like, you know, just the amount of obscurity that came from that, you know, like the Street Sharks or like the little Mattel vinyls, like the Foo Fighters and stuff. It's just like, you just see that stuff and it makes you happy because it's so ridiculous, you know? It's,
I just make the shelves.
you know, it was just, you know, and you know, they're all knockoffs of each other and everything. You know, that was the nature of the business back then. What's that?
How'd you get started?
Oh my God. I think
Well,
I
you've had those Food Fighter collectibles forever.
I think, yeah, I think, yeah. I started collecting toys when I was 13. Like seriously, like I got rid of my toys from my childhood, and then immediately I'm like, okay, I keep them in the package. They maintain that value, and I can display them and stuff. And then I don't know, I didn't get like, good at it until I was like out of college. You have to kind of do the research, and then the internet helps the whole way. So I don't know. What about you, Curtis? How long you been collecting?
Well, just a couple of years now since I've been settled. Like, I've just been dead broke and had to abandon my things like a number of times through my life. Like when I'm recollecting my games, like we're talking about, like my GameCube collection. I'm just like, what did I do with all of this stuff? Only 10 or 12 years ago I had this. Like, what happened to it?
Right.
So are you solely like the Nintendo video cartridge? Is that what you collect?
Oh, I collect all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Like I got a big gaming collection. That's just becoming bigger. I get those Funko Pop figures that you get to see all over this convention. I got about 300 of those. And that's only after like 2 years of collecting. Those things are addicting as shit. Like
Everywhere too.
Yeah,
they're
and they make
everywhere.
them for everything. Yeah, like anything that you enjoy.
Yeah, it's just like even.
Well, it's funny. I don't want to get off the subject, but Funko, the company, made it so easy for people to make those because they own the licenses for everything.
Oh yeah.
You can say, I want this, and they would make it. That's why there's so many.
Universal, Fox, Warner Brothers, Disney, they get it all. They buy everything.
Yeah, that's what they're always talking about at the San Diego convention. It's just like, oh, we got this license this year, this, and they're just always just collecting them. And the companies see that these things sell in droves because that, like, there's the value thing. People, like, that's what bugs me about collecting those things. People will just scoop them up by the truckloads just because they think they're going to get more money out of them.
San Diego Comic Con one? Which one?
Yeah, I was looking for a white Power Ranger. It was a San Diego
Oh, yeah.
exclusive. At the con, it was like $12. Now it's like $4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people, just like you said, the cons are the worst for that. The con exclusives, people just buy them in droves.
Yeah.
And not let people actually buy them. Because
Well, I collected,
Red
yeah,
Scholar.
that was probably like in 2011, 2012 or something. Like I was at that San Diego Comic Con and knew all those things were. I imagine that booth that's always flooded at San Diego, like every year, was just not non-existent. There was probably nobody there in 2011, and when I or 2010.
Got any manga like Sailor Moon?
I never got into manga. I got a big comic collection.
DBZ though, you got some DBZ bugs. That's it.
Oh, I like the show DBZ, but like it's just where I draw the line. Dragon Ball, like just like all of us Americans, like that's where
That's the
draw.
anime.
But my roommate's got a pretty massive manga collection.
So
How
that's
about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon?
I like the Pokemon games. The games on Game Boy and DS, those are fantastic. I'll still play them to this day. But anything else regarding merch, like any cartoons or toys or stuff, it's just too much.
I used to have a bunch of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I played that card game when I was
Like that early 2000s.
Yeah, and then I kind of like moved on from that to Magic the Gathering.
So I started way back in the early 90s.
Yeah, right.
That's again another one of the things I was like,
Right.
I had all the alpha beta sets.
Yeah, nobody knew they would
Yeah.
maintain their value so well. Card games, it's such a bummer.
Right.
Because action figures, they're so appealing to so many different kinds of people. Kids like them. It's like, imagine, it's so complicated. It's hard to keep, display the value of it. So it's hard that. So it's interesting that a card game generated as much income as it did.
And it's still going.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a
This
$1 billion
dude's got a million Magic cards. If he needs money, if he wants to spend money at a con here or something like that, he'll just put a bunch of Magic cards on Facebook for X amount of money and he'll sell them like that. Like somebody local just pop out $200 for 8 cards. It's just like, I'm just getting started. Like, what? You get a starter pack, man. Don't get these rare guys as your starter deck. But I feel like they're bull crapping when they say stuff like that.
I read a while ago that the original starter set of Magic was now worth $300.
Oh man, are you talking like a starter deck from like the Alpha and Beta series?
Beta series?
Way more than
Very
$300.
original.
Yeah,
Very
I-
original.
Yeah. No,
Alpha sets really good.
for an Alpha booster, like they have like the tournament packs that have like
The
three.
black ones.
Yeah, those I think retail are like I don't know $1,800, maybe
Alpha
2,000.
set, if it's in good, it's in relatively good condition, it's about $1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's up there, but I mean you get the chance of pulling a gradable Black Lotus. There's 2 in the world, and one of them sold for $25,000.
Yeah, there was a guy on the internet that pulled that one.
Yeah. So now he's reselling it, asking
Yeah.
$100,000, which he's
Right.
never gonna get. But it's the
Well, that was
one
graded
that's
at a
one
10.
that's-
It was the only one that existed.
Yeah, that was the only one graded at 10. I think somebody pulled one on YouTube, which was, oh man, I can't remember.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
going through his
you've
head.
probably
Yeah,
seen
I saw the video, yeah, where he got the gloves and everything, and then just peels it back, and it's like, I think it got graded at like a 9.7.
It was a 9.7.
Yeah, and it's like, it's almost unquantifiable how much it's worth at this point, you know, so.
Well, there was only one of that, and that's the thing. So that's what creates, that's what upsets, I'm sure it upsets you as a collector too.
Yeah.
But there's one in the world, and that's the price, like set.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's like, well, if anybody else pulls one or has the exact same that people find in the garage, well, hey, this person sold it for $100,000. So that's how much it must be.
Sure. So you guys collect any current stuff?
I mean, I've always been confident.
Sure.
So that's my big thing with that.
Never in short supply.
Hot Wheels now.
Yeah.
I had a lot of
they
the
don't
red
keep
light
you
stuff in
shopping.
the 80s and stuff, but I've always been collecting since back. I was
The great thing, yeah, you can always get those in thrift stores, pawn stores. They always
Yeah.
got them in package.
I mean, it's not, people are like, oh, we can collect those. They're not like anything. That's not big for me.
Right, yeah, you collect
Just
them.
something I like
yeah.
collecting.
Yeah.
Plus, I heard about buck too. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you like it, so it has value to you.
Right, absolutely. I collect a lot of the, we were talking while you were gone, it's like chocolates, a lot of G.I. Joes I'm trying to get transferred.
Come on in, guys.
Thundercats collectibles.
Okay, Thundercats, yeah.
Vintage figures and
On the rare cards, is there any possibility of anybody, somebody counterfeiting?
That's a great question. From what I understand from I got a couple of friends who play in the Pro Tour. I got a couple of friends who came for Magic cards. But they have a new thing. The older cards, I don't know if you'd be able to tell just by aging and whatnot or how the process works. The new cards actually have a purple midpoint inside. Like, so if you shine your flashlight through the card, you'll see a little purple glow. That's how
It's
you
like
know
checking money.
Yeah.
You're like
Right.
it's like you put it under the blue light and you get like that's crazy. There's like a watermark.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
one of the things I found out through over the years collecting they started the blue line side in the early 2000s. But every Magic card has a bend test.
Yeah. He's got
People don't want to do that with the little cards because
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't want to damage it.
Right.
But yeah, they do have a kind of special type of rigidity. to
right,
them.
so you can bend them and you're supposed to reform back to there because they're meant to be shuffled. That's
Yeah,
what-
exactly. They're meant to be played.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can bend it in half
Yeah, yeah.
and then let it go and it's supposed to retrain it. But that's all the way back to alpha.
Yeah.
Where do you guys get the stuff from the 80s?
Well, that's a good question too. I was gonna just like bring that up myself. Like what?
Like garbage bin.
Yeah, like
Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Garbage Pail Kids.
We run across the cards quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, the cards like flea markets. Like people
Yeah.
have totes full of like stuff, and yeah, they'll have card books full of old cards, Garbage Pail Kids, flea markets, thrift shops, pawn stores. These are the places I love. Like on my day off, I'll just like circle the city and just go to any place that's open, see what they, because these places, like I'll go 1 week and then I'll go 6 months later, they'll have some stuff I haven't seen before. Yeah.
Well, and
And then there's specialty shops in Denver, like that 5280s.
Like 5280s, yeah. There's an episode of us filming at 5280s. There are great people there too. And that place, it's like the 80s exploded inside of it. It's just, you're saturated with pop culture, yeah. So unbelievable amount of stuff. But when our headlining show is called Nerd Pickin', that's the baseline show that we kind of built everything else off of. That when I set up the shooting schedule for Nerd Pickin', you know, we find the area that we want to go to, so it'll be like Cheyenne or Albuquerque or Colorado Springs or Fort Collins, you know, one of the areas. And then you look at I like to look at blogs, you know, I like to look at some of the other colleges say, you know, and say like, okay, this store, everything's overpriced, really generic. This store is, you know, good people, rare stuff, and then you just gotta build on that, and then sometimes you get lucky, you know, sometimes you wander into a store.
There's a great deal of joy going out and finding these things yourself. Like, I rarely do business like for the vintage stuff on here. Like, I've never done it.
So yeah.
Like, if I'm looking for something, I'm looking for it in store. I'm looking for it for a good price. I'm looking to do a one-on-one with someone, make a deal. You know, it's just so gratifying for collectors.
Yeah, exactly. And they all come with a story too.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what we chose to get into the YouTube business is because whenever we have these great stories, we're like, man,
whenever we hang out, we met each other in college 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And whenever we've hung out in our adult life, I've come up to Denver to hang out, and we just shop around, and if we just got the bright idea, we just see everybody on television filming themselves shopping. This should be boring to people watching. So we just like to film ourselves, you know. Maybe we'll find something neat. And
yeah. And that's you know, and I think it was you know, the people who do watch it, you know, I think that like sometimes you have like a collectible from your childhood that you don't like remember exactly what it was or like where it came from or the background behind it. So that's kind of also nice being able to like put that in like a real sense for them, you know. It's like, this is what it's called, this is the packaging looks like, you know. And I think that that's what I like is that, you know, people comment like, oh, I didn't know what this toy was called. No, I know, it's great. And it's like, okay, well, we're doing this for some reason. So it's a little bit of.
So how much inventory do you guys start
For the store. Or we don't
we don't have a
We don't
store.
have a store. Yeah, no. We
Only time we've had a store, we set up
we've
at
sold
Big Ace
stuff.
Toy Fair in Denver, and yeah, that's what I'm saying is that, you know, I don't like to sell my stuff. I like to have it.
Yeah,
Oh no, I just like.
no. We the inventory we got for sure. If you check out the channel, you can kind of get we do room tours, and they're about a year old now, so our
my stock
our stock is
duplicate
increased
at
for
this
sure.
point.
But you can kind of see what our collections look like. You know, we put it all on display, kind of things that we like to collect. So yeah. And then
You guys keep an inventory, like actual, like, because I collect Power Rangers, my big thing. I like the Zords and the Morphers. And at one point, you see a figure in your collection every so often to live. And then when I put my job, I lived like 8 months off selling my collection. Like that's so much I had built up. And like after that, once I rebuilt it, I started keeping inventory of like what I bought it for, how much it was worth at the time, just in case stuff like that ever happens again. You guys ever keep an inventory of what you have?
I've got that big pop collection, and there's Pop Price Guide where I'm just able to search for anything they've got on there and just click it into my guide. But you've got an application.
I use Sorted, and that way, especially like with my Marvel Legends is a line that I collect. Like, I have so many Marvel Legends, I'll like forget which ones I have.
Yeah.
And I'll be shopping and I'll be like, oh, Ghost Rider. How many Ghost Riders do I have? Like, and so I get to.
On your phone, you have
Yeah. And so it's good. And I got them. A lot of them are in storage right now because I just moved into kind of a smaller place, and so like I have them in like all in labeled bins, so I know exactly like if somebody. You know, if we decide we want to make a video, it's like, okay, we want Batman fighting Hobgoblin. We can go through and find the figures we need, get them out, do a little stop motion and stuff. So yeah, I mean it's so yeah, I like to keep it organized. I think it's also for my own sanity too. You know, so it's like I want to be able to hold on to where they are.
Sorted, where you keep the PlayStation collection.
It's the same. It's the same map. It's different variations though. So that's another thing that we do. The PlayStation 2 is probably my favorite system, just because it was what was out when we were in college and stuff, and it's the big thing. So right now, we're trying to collect every licensed PlayStation 2 game that's ever been released. So yeah,
It's about 2,500.
yeah, it's like 2,700 titles. So yeah,
We're about to 5.
we're almost to 500 after like 8 months, so it takes forever to find them. But yeah, I have to keep track of those.
But the great thing about the PlayStation 2 games is that right now they are dirt cheap. It's just like you can go into any pawn shop, thrift shop, flea market, like the place we like to shop on here at quarters, dollars, just like I'm gonna pick them up in the stack. How much will you give me for the stack? You know? And so we've been able to acquire a lot of PlayStation 2 games for buckaroos.
Yeah, I saw there's a couple of completists on the internet that get they have full Wii collections and stuff. And it's like some of those are pretty tough. Like with the imports and stuff, that's where we're going to these problems. Because you're not going to find it at Goodwill either.
Yeah, I'll give you the number to call.
Oh, okay.
Like it's my thing.
Oh, like Game Force, yeah. I like
There's a
Game
lot of
Force.
important stuff that people bring in.
Are you talking about the one in Boulder?
Now the one in the world.
Yeah, that's actually right by my house.
Yeah. I can
That's-
see it as a promotion.
Yeah, totally. They have all the like old systems on the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember, I think I got my copy of Sunset Riders there.
Yeah, people bring in import stuff all the time. They have no idea what it is.
Right.
You leave them on. Parent.
Yeah, it's in Japanese text.
Yeah.
It's like you can't like look it up. You just don't have a barcode.
So he has a whole thing in the back. He doesn't put it out. So you get to know.
You gotta use the secret passcode.
Man. So,
But he has a whole bunch. Whole back wall for just import stuff.
We have 2 minutes left.
yeah, I think it was an hour or half an hour.
They gave us an hour like crazy. No, we got till 1.
I'll get to one.
Yeah.
You guys have any questions or anything?
Are there very many PlayStation 2 gaming boards around? Or are there any left?
Any gaming what?
Any gaming consoles?
Oh, a
PlayStation
ton.
2?
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
really high-selling console.
There's a guy that has one right over here.
I was gonna say, we saw
Yeah,
one,
we saw one at
we
the
saw one at
Goodwill.
Goodwill today.
Yeah, a ton of the like there's a very popular console you can get them
Yeah, we used to
for
do
nothing.
all the time.
$20.
And yeah, the games are available everywhere too. And the people have always that's another thing I'm always looking through is that if, people got a big DVD shelf that they've got for sale. Like you got to look through that pretty closely and intricately because there are PlayStation 2 games mixed in there, you know. And that's what kind of what floods our lives is and CDs, just like a bunch of junk that nobody wants that we have to dig through.
Yeah, the technological marvel that just kind of died, you know, like it's remnants of the past, yeah. So,
That's one thing I'm trying to collect all of the Star Wars movies and everything like that.
okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
So I have a
yeah.
laser disc on Betamax. So
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every time a new one comes out here.
We got lucky in when we were doing a shoot in Cheyenne. It was tapped at this random pawn shop, and we found the VHS tapes of the original uncut. So like pawn shop first, and without digital Anakin at the end.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
like,
that was
Those original.
before the extended cut.
yeah, before the '97 extended.
I feel like I like seeing how like every release these days has something like tweaked. I feel like before they called them special editions, I feel like every video release of Star Wars had like little tweaks that they didn't mention. It'd be a lot of looking through for movies I've seen hundreds of times to even be able to notice the details.
The one on Laserdisc was the very first.
Home video release.
Well, no, the Betamax was the first one.
Okay. Thank you.
Guys, thanks for coming by.
The Laserdisc had was able to fit some media on it.
Right.
This was right before VHS was being popular. So they actually did commentary. So you could listen to
Oh yeah.
the people working on, like John Dicebread.
It's funny whenever I see anybody has Laserdisc.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
my
buddy.
friend.
Thanks for coming in.
Anybody has latest disc collection, they have the Star Wars trilogy. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like
this is something they
the
have.
only ones they have, or at least it's in there. Like yeah, that's important.
So there's like a 45-minute commentary with John Dykstra. I don't know if you guys know.
Special
He's a special effects the guy that basically created lightsabers.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
after the movie's over, it goes into like a DVD menu you would have on a DVD. And then the commentary and then it's a review of John Dykstra. This was all before DVD. This was 20 years before DVD started coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's pretty impressive.
87.
You gotta put your movie on it, isn't it? Like, enormous?
Yeah, it's a record.
It's a record.
It's better, yeah, it's better.
I think I've only seen it, a Laserdisc display with work once, and I was like, excited.
Nice, I have a gold star. And it's on
Really, no.
You know where those going?
He's got that. There was another format that had like big like cassette discs. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it Betamax?
No, no, no.
Baymax was small.
Let's see, yeah, that's a little.
It's like I forget what movie we had on.
Oh, VHS, the very first VHS, John. They were like 5 pounds each.
My brother, when he when he had an odd old format collecting phase in high school, he picked up these like just big, like almost like big floppy disks that had movies on it, and you'd have to like kind of slide them
Oh,
into
yeah,
this
that was
giant.
for the IBM. That was a good book.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. You ever watched
And they were like
War Games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember where you push that giant 9.5-inch floppy disk in?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Same computer I was created for.
Yeah,
It's pretty wild how quickly technology changes, you know. It's like that whole system in that War Games movie, the computer system they're using is
Yeah.
5 times as much memory of a card this big.
Yeah, that's all of what NORAD was running on.
Yeah.
You guys have any regrets for things you collected and then wish you wouldn't have?
Things that I collected wish I wouldn't have.
Yeah, why do I have all these stupid things?
Yes, definitely when I was younger, like the Power of the Force Star Wars figures, the 3 3/4. I really kind of thought those were going to take off at some point. I had hundreds of them, and I was not going nowhere. Same with the Playmate Simpsons figures. I kind of wish I would have really not gotten those. They're cool, but I kind of like, you know, like I kept them in the packages and stuff, and I had like so many I couldn't really display them. And then, like, when it came time to sell them, I just like they just tanked in value so bad. And I just didn't really enjoy them anymore. I don't know. What are you, Curtis?
Anything I'm picking up is always super cheap. I can't the time I regretted, I guess, like Pogs. When I have so many Pogs. I'm not.
I think we all did
This
that.
is my money being spent here. This is my mother's money when I was a child. You know,
I
and
still
I
have
Pog
mine from the
maker.
80s.
See, really?
I missed that. I was really
I
into
never
Pogs.
threw anything away. My mom's let threw everything away.
Yeah, that was a valuable lesson with Pogs.
Yeah.
My mom bought me my first set of Pogs. I went to school, and that was before we were playing for keeps. And
Yeah.
being a bigger kid, this ever came out. He lit me up. I learned about gambling that day.
Yeah, basically what that was. Yeah, I was middle school when that first started.
So my first thing I regret collecting was the sports cards. I was never into sports, but my cousin, he got me collecting. My cousin he was really into sports card collecting. He showed me that back in. That would show you the value of each
Yeah,
card every
that
year.
makes sense, yeah.
And I was like, that's really cool because PC paper was of value. So I started buying them myself. I had no interest in sports whatsoever. But I collected because I liked the idea of collecting. And then as the 90s progressed, more and more towards the 2000s, sports cars kind of went. I don't want to collect sports cars.
They made too many, and you know, and I kind of collected them for the opposite reason. I didn't really care about cars when I was younger, but I played football and baseball and basketball and all that. So I love sports, you know, like I love, especially the NFL. So I have like so many cards. And then just as an adult, you know, now I'm kind of like, you know, after sports are done, you know, because you kind of get too old to play at some point. Now I'm like more interested in the comic side of it. I can't get rid of those things. Yeah, they just made too many, you know, like because when they first came out, 40s,
Yeah, I've got
50s, 60s.
quite a few sleeves of baseball cards, and
Yeah.
it's all things like I can't say that I regret having them because it's all things that I've inherited.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And my older brother is the same way. He was a kid. And all the kids in school, they had baseball cards, so he had to collect baseball cards too. Never liked baseball in his life. Like I asked him about that. I was like, all these baseball cards. Like you hate sports. You talk shit about sports. Like, what's up, dude?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we're just talking shop, talking about collecting
Talking a
and
little
such.
bit about vintage toy collecting, collectibles.
Some people really killed off too. Is like some point in the 90s and 2000s, there was a flood of collector's cards. Kind of like how Pop Vinyls are. Everything that was
Yes.
a medium had a collectible card. I remember at the dollar store, I went to the dollar store this past week, the Dollar Tree, they have country western collectible cards. And they're like from like 97. That's like, wow, these were including that big best collectible cards. Country western singer.
There's that horrible card.
Some of those are fun though, like the non-sports cards. They don't really have any value, but like there was a series called Dinosaurs Attack from I think it was late '80s, and yeah, just the art and like the story it is so ridiculous, man. I don't know. I have a passion for the obscurity.
I never really collected anything. There were some weird things that people would like writing, but it was like, it was cool.
Yeah. Don't judge me, right?
I got 60 pounds of Marvel comic cards from the 80s. Everybody has those now.
Oh yeah. Well, I try to. Those are things. Yeah, like I try to find complete sets of.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That's like flea market. You get a sling and run for $1. Right? Spend 6 hours trying to figure out which one goes.
Well, and it's either from the right.
Yeah.
the
Right.
right-
And then I always like. It's like. It's like a joke almost. Like every set I get them, I'm missing one.
Right.
And I'm like, great. Now I have to find Polaris from '93 Marvel Masterpiece. That's something I can find literally anywhere, right?
Right. And it just happened to be the one that's not in.
Yeah, it's just the one that's in there. It's like I'm not gonna pay.
Yeah, that's
something
what'll
to
happen
eat
if
it.
I
Oh,
find like a
fuck.
big stack of comics. Like it won't be like rare comics, but I'm like, oh, this is like art. Like
Yeah.
I can sit down and read this, but then it's just missing one or four, or just like it's always missing
We're out in
one.
Aurora. Have you ever been to Pasternak's? I don't know, Colfax.
The Pasternak's?
Pasternak's Pawn Shop.
No, I haven't.
So go there. It's right off. I don't know if you know where it's at. So,
Yeah.
right off on Colfax.
Is it Colfax and
Right
Chambers?
past Savannah. Well, it's not exactly.
Oh, it's like Colfax and Havana.
It's right past. It's 2 blocks.
Okay.
East, but
Yeah.
they always follow you. It's the guy that it's like one of those places that.
Is it the place that used to be like a Walgreens?
I think it was.
Yeah, it's like huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
But he's known to sell guns. That's why. Like you go in there and it's like, wow, he's got all this like weird. Like I buy comic books there.
Yeah.
He has no idea what the values are.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there'd be giant like long boxes full of comic books, and I go, hey, which one do you guys? How much do you want to give? Give
Yeah.
me something for it. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. That
I love it when you say that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
right.
Make
check
me an offer.
We're out there. You check that out.
Yeah, no, I definitely will. I've been there before, but I think it was really before the channel and before we had these really definitive collecting goals, So yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Because he was never like that before, because I like the one that would go in there and buy stuff.
Yeah.
He's
This
like,
place in town, there was quite a few collectibles. It's called a thrift shop, but it's very pawnny. Just like the guy that ran
I
the
know
place.
about that.
Like it's so weird. And it's called Digger's Den, and it's like right at that fountain and circle, like right where that
The
intersects.
cross section is, yeah.
Like right at that Popeyes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a pretty good place. I didn't buy anything from there because I was in a hurry, but yeah, they have more cool stuff.
Yeah. That's good. I'm trying to think of.
If you're at the flea market, go out and talk.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
To Johnny? Yeah, that's where we
Yeah,
learned about this.
that's how we got in on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was buying, and we know John from got 4 cons or was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see him. And
I just met him, just
he's got
talking
his
to
giant
him.
mutant Ninja Turtle figures.
Well, that's how we
noticed where it was.
I met him at the Denver Comic Con before we started the channel. I bought a 13-inch B-Lock from him.
Okay.
And we got to talking, and it was good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, no, yeah, we were
It's funny how just like you see the same people.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's
Not even at cons, just shopping around. Just like when I'm looking for Funkos, like I always I gotta get there when it opens. I gotta get there when the release. I don't want to miss out and have to get this shit online
Hey, there you
or
are.
something.
We'll get together.
Hey guy.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, but we run into the same type of people.
Oh yeah, and there's like there'll just be the same group of people just hanging out in front of Hot Topic or GameStop or something like that.
Right. It's like a
There for the
community.
same reason as me.
Denver's a little bit more competitive.
Yeah.
With because whenever I'm looking for the new Marvel Legends and stuff, like Toys R Us usually gets it first, and then I'll go like 5 guys. I'll fight to go back.
To the one set that they got.
it's what it's always funny because I will go to like Toys R Us and stuff, and I'll buy stuff for me. And it's like, I always get the mom going, "Oh, is it your son's birthday?"
Oh,
And I'm like, "No, it's for me." She's like, "Collect that stuff all over you." I'm like, what does that matter?
Yeah, that's happened to me before. I was at, I think it was at Marshall's. And when Marshall's had the early, like 2011 to 2013 Marvel Legends, and they had them, and they were like $6 each, and they retail for 20. So I was there, and I had a big stack of them there, and they're like, and the lady was like, "Do you need a gift receipt with this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm okay." And she's like, "Oh really?"
Yeah, well, the people that the cashiers have to bust their balls for what we're wearing. Ask who it's for.
It's like it's just a register.
Ross does that too.
It's like
You
you're
find some weird things that some cool stuff that you can't find anywhere else.
Oh yeah, I found
Yeah.
Especially for Nerf, I collect Nerf.
Okay.
I found some amazing stuff at Ross.
Yeah.
Nerf made a terror drone, which is a little 8-legged mechanical drone that shoots Nerf darts.
Oh, cool.
On eBay, it's like $200, $300. I found 2 there, like about a month and a half ago, $30 each from doing Ross.
Yeah.
Like sometimes those Ross stores have so much money they look at.
Okay. I'll check
Just
it
gotta
out.
get there.
It's really strange to me that Nerf was like there's like a secondary market for it.
Oh yeah. Nerf is fun. Yeah. I mean, well, it
Where
became
people just like scoop it up out of the stores and sell it for
Well,
big
yeah,
money
I
on
think Kohl's
eBay.
is really good
Yeah.
about that. Because Kohl's knows the market for Nerf.
And Kohl's has exclusives
They have the
too.
exclusive, so it's like and it's just like a repurposed old Nerf gun.
Yeah.
And they just call it something else. And Kohl's will have an exclusive. You can get the different paint job there from the original for like $20, and Kohl's will have it for like $100.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Kohl's and their exclusives. They had an
Yeah.
exclusive pop last year.
They
Didn't
did a lot of Star Wars exclusives.
Yeah.
when this
What
last-
the hell is Cole? You stay out of this.
I know, it's like-
stores.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, don't make me go to a department store to search for toys
Yeah.
around people, like people searching for scarves and shoes
I
and
know, it's
jackets and stuff.
Yeah, it's like if I need some slacks, I'll go to Kohl's.
Right.
You stay out of my other world.
Right. And it's funny because the one out in Aurora, it's like it's all department store except for like one small toy section over in the corner.
Yeah, that's what it's
And
always like.
they're-
It's like
they're
a
shaped
disorganized, just like crap toy section in the corner, and it's like, oh, this is where your toy will be.
Right.
Maybe. Oh, ask the customer service. They'll be happy to help you
Oh,
and know
no.
what you're talking about. You know,
Do we sell that here?
Yeah, right.
toys.
Like,
Nobody.
Marvel Legend, like like they.
Is it a toy? I've had people calling about this. Like,
They hate it as much as we do. It's like we didn't want to come to Kohl's.
Right.
Like let's do each other a favor. let's get me out of
They
here.
do the online pickup now, which makes it
Oh, it's easier. That's nice. Yeah.
because you can buy it online at the store, and then they'll get some young kid that has no idea what it is.
Right.
To go to the toy section, and like, I don't know, and then walk back because it took 2 minutes for them to try to find it. You can't do it. So you go pick up your stuff, and you're like,
Oh man, we have a story with this one. So it wasn't Kohl's, it was Walmart. But around Comic Con time this year, the Chase Marvel Legend figure was Black Panther in the Walmart, and we couldn't find him anywhere. So we,
they wanted 90 and $100.
yeah, we were at Denver Comic Con, and the one guy was like, "Oh, that one's $90, man. It retails for 20." I'm like, "It's not true." So we're going around to Walmart and we're trying to find Black Panther. We found the Walmart on it was like Colfax and Mississippi.
That's how we're over here.
Oh, okay, yeah. And they had like all of them except Black Panther. And one of the guys was like, "Oh, we had Black Panther earlier." So I'm like, "God damn." Can you look in the system and see if there's one in a store nearby? He's like, "Oh yeah, sure." So he does it. And he says the one on Wadsworth, like out past Hampton, yeah, like Littleton. He said, "Oh, they have a bunch. They look listed. They have like 17 in their inventory." So we were like, "Okay, cool." So we trucked over there, and it was like the most difficult experience I've ever had, maybe doing anything.
Yeah,
Like,
we just go straight to customer service, like, hey, somebody at another Walmart said we can find these here. Can you go get them for us? And it was just like such an ordeal. Maybe it's because we were there late at night.
It wasn't that late. It was like 8.
Yeah. It was dark.
It was dark, but it wasn't like we're there at 2 in the morning, like, "Oh, we need action figures." Like, no, we were.
I've done that before.
It was reasonable. Yeah, no, I've been there. Yeah. So okay, we go, we look in the racks, it's not there. Looking for an employee to help us. We finally find like a stocking guy. We're like, "Hey, do you know when you have this toy?" And the first thing he does is look through all the figures that we just looked
Oh
through.
my god, yeah.
That's the most
They look through the pegs. Like we didn't just do that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
then it gets worse. This guy's just like, "Oh."
And we're trying to be polite. We're not going to be like, listen, dummy. Like, we just did that. We know what we're looking for. You don't know what it looks like what we're looking for. And we do.
Right,
You're
so,
looking
yeah,
for the pegs?
I have the same thing. So Hot Wheels will do like that,
Oh yeah.
and they'll have one. It'd be the
One
James
rare
car
figure.
Yeah.
per the entire shipper.
Oh wow.
So it's one out of 100 cars.
Yeah, sure.
And you'll go try to find that one, and it's not there. So you go and ask the stock guy, "Hey, is there a shipper that's not opened up yet in the bag? Do you mind go check it for me if there's one?" The guy comes back, "Oh yeah, there's one back there." I said, "Would you mind? I show you this picture where you can go back there and look for me and see if that one's in there." That's a lot of cars, dude. When they take these, they put that one right up front. It's usually like the second shelf there.
Right.
Can you come back tomorrow when you guys put them out? Yeah. Really, dude?
Bring that box out here.
Right. I said,
I know, right?
can I go back there and look at them?
Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like
There's always just a wall. It's just like you feel like this employee sees that you want something because there's value to it, and then he just thinks he's for himself. And it's so
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I go through. I get that.
That's what we always assume. Yeah. It's like,
Well, I know that happens at Walmart at my house.
Yeah.
Because they know if I'm looking for something,
Yeah, they always.
they're like, "No, we don't have that."
Yeah. I got lucky that
maybe I should just like bring a kid. This is one of my sister's kids, like a boy,
Yeah.
and just like
Bring a ringer.
this
Yeah.
little boy,
I'm
this
not
is the
a-
toy he wants, and then they're like, "Oh, of course, you know,
Right.
anything for the children." Like they see some assholes like us looking for toys, they're like, "Keep looking, buddy. Like, keep walking."
Yeah, I've used my son, I've done that.
That's a,
Oh, yeah.
that's a hell of an idea.
That's
I
ace
just
in
came
the
up
hole
with
there,
it.
yeah.
And you
So
confirmed.
that's why I had to buy 2 of those every time.
Yeah.
That's worth it though.
It is worth it, but
Yeah, but no, it was funny because after that guy, we brought up another employee, and she does it too. She goes and looks at the bags again, and eventually we got a manager who comes by and he's like, "No, the bays that they say it's in don't even exist, bro." I'm like, "What?" Like you clearly just don't want to look.
Right.
Like,
it's too much work.
Just like the woman that was helping us, just like really doesn't want to ask us to ask her to look. Like, oh, please don't ask me that. Like, oh my God, is it really that much of an
I get
asshole?
one
Like,
too.
I worked in Kmart. Like, it wasn't like I was dying to help people if I knew how to help them, or just like
something
like,
to do at least.
Yeah, just like most of the day, I'm just like swiping things. You know?
Yeah, right. It's some variety.
I don't want to say it to
Well,
them.
interaction.
No one wants to help you with anything. They're just like, they look at you and they're supposed to go, "Hey, how's it going? Can you help me find something?" They just look at you like,
Oh, Walmart.
"Don't ask me."
Yeah.
No, the one by my house is the one that's Stapleton's.
Yeah.
Just,
Is it like the Northfield?
well, it's out by my house.
Oh yeah.
Because those places are so vast. Like every employee like there's probably 3 employees who know where a majority of things are in there.
Right.
And then the rest of them just have like a task that they're doing. like I wouldn't have been able to tell people what where things were at Kmart for the most part because I was cashier. But yeah, just like there's just like a level of incompetence that just like
Is assumed.
Yeah.
Assumed
He
incompetence.
was working
Yeah,
Walmart.
yeah.
I was lucky. I worked as a tire and lube technician. So
Oh, there you go.
ain't nobody asking you that bullshit. Yeah.
They still ask him where things at.
Yeah, you guys, that's like a whole different world. Yeah, so that's.
It's funny because they would go, same kind of thing. Where's this? I don't know, I work at a tire shop.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I don't know if the mechanic uniform tipped you off,
Right.
but I don't work in housewares.
Right. Plus it's kind of before the like you're saying, so few people. Like the only way to truly find something in a retail store is if you want a trusted few that have the scanner,
Yeah.
the inventory. So it's like trying to get one of those people, the ones with the know-how, the ones with the tools.
Right. You gotta find like a manager
Right.
or
You
something.
have to deal with the 3 people looking for the pigs first.
Yeah. So. We got one about out of time here. So,
Okay, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you guys coming
Yeah.
out talking to us, man. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions or want to check out the channel, hit us up on
Yeah,
social
get on
media.
there, subscribe to Lunar Harpoon, just like the app says.
Yeah. And yeah, no, we're always doing some crazy stuff, you know. So definitely appreciate
Not
you.
too crazy.
Not too crazy. Yeah, we got lots of vintage stuff going on. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome. And,
Get out to Lunar. It's a toy store that a lot of people, I don't think they know about it yet. It's called 8-Bit Dungeon.
8-Bit Dungeon.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
the guy,
did.
The Game Force guy told us about it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But it's been a long time, so we probably.
Yeah, that was like
A
the
lot of
first
people don't really know about that one.
Yeah.
And whenever time I get out to Lunar,
It's hard to remember that trip to Boulder because we filmed such a huge episode and we never
Right.
watched it because we
That was
hated
like, we're going to be talking more about this when we do the YouTube channel tomorrow, but it's like, yeah, like when you first get into the industry, it's like, you just want to shoot everything, just like, more.
Right.
Like, you go through and it's just like, well, I thought this was funny, you know, and you end up with an episode for 45 minutes long, and it's like, yeah, you're doing it. So, like, nobody's done
you turn off comments.
Yeah, turn off comments, yeah. So yeah, it's a learning experience. But yeah, so cool. I think we're gonna
All right, guys.
take off.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks for
coming,
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. Backpack.
Sure you'll see you around today.
Yeah, definitely.
So, we'll get out to Game Force, talk to